Hello. In this video, we are going to review assignment number 2 of the Kane Online faculty training. To access assignment number 2, we will need to log into Blackboard using our Kane credentials. When you log into Blackboard, you should log into the master shell, which is titled Kane Online faculty training. You will then go to the training content page by selecting training content in the toolbar. Then you can scroll down and select assignments. And then you will see assignment 2, Blackboard Readiness Practice. Before you begin the assignment, you should print or open the assignment number 2 step sheet. This is a 23-page document that has step-by-step instructions on how to complete assignment number 2. I'm now going to navigate back to the assignment window. So in assignment number 2, you are serving as the faculty member. You are responding to students, creating content, and grading work just as you will in your regular online courses. This included step-by-step guide is there to assist you as you complete the necessary faculty functions. These activities will take place in a separate practice site created just for you. KOFT, the date, username. Your username will be your Kane Blackboard username. Your activities in the practice site will be evaluated. Once you enter the practice site, you will need to complete the activities detailed in the linked document. We are looking for you to behave and function as an instructor. These practices will allow you to demonstrate your ability to successfully facilitate a Kane Online course. Download the attached directions, the assignment number 2 step sheet, and exit this course to begin. To exit this course, we are going to select Courses in the upper right corner. Now we are going to scroll down and locate the assignment 2 shell. Once you click on the link, that will open the assignment 2 shell. Now, if you refer to your assignments 2 step sheet, the first step that instructs you to do is to turn on the edit mode. When you log into the shell, the edit mode is off, which will not allow you to make any changes to the course. So if you select on the off button, that will turn the toggle on and that will turn the edit mode on. Now the instructions would like you to post your faculty info in the announcements. So now you are going to go to the toolbar and select announcements. Next, on the announcements page, if you scroll down, you will see Welcome to Kane Online, Collaborate for Live Lectures, Faculty Information, How to Download and Use Respondus Lockdown Browser. For step number 1, we are going to select and edit the faculty information. We can edit this post by selecting the circle, gray circle with the arrow facing down. Now you'll be prompted to select either edit or delete. We are going to select edit. Now you will see you are able to edit this announcement. You can leave the subject as is, faculty information. Now you can update the instructor name. I'm going to put my name. You can indicate ways that you can be reached, so you can enter your email here. And it says here that it instructs students to use the Ask the Instructor or Messages link on the course navigation menu list to get in touch with you and the turnaround time for a response is 24 hours. You can scroll down by clicking on this box here and scrolling down to enter your virtual office hours. You can enter information about yourself, such as your bio, some personal information if you'd like. And once you've updated all of this information, you can then scroll down and select Submit. If done correctly, you should receive a success announcement edited right at the top of your screen. So now when you go to the bottom of the page, you can see here the information that you updated has been updated in the announcement post. And that concludes step 1 of assignment 2. Now we're going to move on to step 2 of assignment 2, post a welcome message. Now it is instructing you to select the announcements link on the left side toolbar. Then it's asking you to click the link near the top of the page that states create announcement. Now, if you do not see the create announcement, the most common reason why is that your edit mode is off. Just make sure that your edit mode is on, and it says on and you see a green button. Now I'm going to select create announcement. Now I'm going to add a subject, so I'm going to label it welcome class. And then you are going to create a friendly post to your students, helping them know about their course. Okay, I just wrote this is a friendly post to students in the message box. Now I'm going to scroll down and select submit once I've completed all of that information. Now we see here that our action was successful and the announcement was created. Now you will see right at the top our welcome class post with the message included. And that concludes step 2 of assignment 2. Now we're going to move on to step 3 of assignment 2, which is to respond to a discussion post. This is part 1 of your discussion board task. In this step, you are commenting on a discussion board post by a student. Your role here is to encourage discussion. There is only the initial post and one by a student. You will respond to the student post. So to respond to the post, we're going to go to the discussion board. We're going to select course content. Next, we're going to select Unit 1. And then we're going to select Unit 1 DQ2 Technologies. So that's towards the bottom of the page. Now we're going to respond to the discussion board post. So we're going to click on 2 Technologies. And this is your student's response. This is your question that you pose to your students, and this is your student's response. So we're going to select reply. Now, if we scroll down, we will see a message box. Now we're going to reply to the student using the ABC method. If you are unsure about the ABC method, please return to the KOFT site for details. Now, in the KOFT site, there was the online teaching manual under training content. On page 8 of that document, you will locate the ABC method. And then you will use that method to respond to this question, respond to your student's post. Once you have responded to the post using the ABC method, you are going to select Submit. And now it says Success Thread to their reply. And that concludes step number 3 of assignment number 2. Now we're going to move on to step number 4, grade a discussion question post. This is part 2 of your discussion board task. In this step, you are grading the quality of a student's work using a rubric. So we're going to look at the bottom left-hand side of the page for the grade center link. So you can find this is the toolbar, and we're going to scroll down and we see grade center. Now we're going to select needs grading. Now we're going to open the grading window for the discussion board. So you see it would say under category, we're looking for discussion, and we see the user attempt, and we're going to select on Kane Online 82 preview user. Now we see the student's attempt to the discussion board, and now we're ready to grade the discussion board. On the right side, we see a screen with the rubric, the Kane Online discussion question rubric. We're going to click on the Kane Online discussion question rubric, and now you will see the areas in which you can grade the student. We are going to check off show descriptions. So now you have the descriptions for each option. And you can go down after your review of the post and grade the assignment in each area. So again, it will grade the student based on the quality of the initial student response to the discussion, the student responses to other student faculty posts, the frequency of the student posts, and the timeliness of the initial post. You can then give the student feedback right down here at the bottom. So please remember to leave feedback for the post. Now, another way, if you would like to view this rubric in a different format, if you scroll back up, right next to where it says Kane Online discussion question rubric, you're going to see this white square box. That allows you to see the rubric in a table format. And then you can select the area in which you would like to award the points. And you can leave feedback on each specific area, or you can scroll down and leave feedback to the learner at the bottom of the page in this message box. Once you have left the feedback, we're going to select Save at the bottom of the page. Now it says Success, the rubric evaluation was saved as a draft. Now you see that points have been given for the assignment. We are then going to scroll down and make sure that you save the rubric again. When you save the rubric again, that gives the student a grade for the assignment. Once you have finished that process, you can then select Submit. You have now graded successfully this assignment. So if you go back to Grade Center in the toolbar and select Needs Grading, you will no longer see that discussion assignment as needed to be graded. And that concludes step 4 of assignment 2. Now we're going to move on to step 5 of assignment 2. That is to grade a student assignment. So we're going to look, this is a different way that you can access the assignments and grading the assignments. We're going to go back to the toolbar at the bottom of the page on the left-hand side and select Grade Center. Now we're going to select Full Grade Center. So in the Full Grade Center, you are also going to be able to open the assignment. You can see, if you scroll, you can see last name, first name, username, student ID, last access, availability, total, Unit 1 discussion question, and the grade that we awarded that student. And then we'll see here U1 AS1, which is the assignment we are going to grade. You'll know that it needs grading because you see this yellow circle with the exclamation point inside of it. Now, if you hover over that circle, to the right of it, you'll see another circle with an arrow facing down. You're going to want to click on that arrow. Now you will have 3 options: view grade details, exempt grade, or attempt. We are going to select attempt. And now you will see the student assignment and the attempts. If the assignment has unlimited submissions, which is the default, students will be able to submit as many times as possible before the deadline. Now, if students use that option, and you will see multiple attempts here. You can scroll by clicking this arrow to the right to access the latest attempt. Now also I want to note that each assignment has Safe Assign. So this assignment uses Safe Assign, a plagiarism detection software. This is a great way to keep an eye on your students' submissions. This tool is part of Blackboard. As a default, all assignment submissions should use Safe Assign. Because the submission is used for each person's training site, this submission will come back with 100% similarity. This is expected. So if you see here, it says Safe Assign and it says 100% overall match. The use of the sources will naturally increase the percentage. But if sources are cited correctly, then it is not plagiarism. Safe Assign does not disqualify an assignment. It gives you, the instructor, the information. You will decide. I just want to note, if students are submitting their assignments, submitting more than once the same assignment, I would just encourage you to remind them that on the final attempt, they should select the Safe Assign option. They should not select the Safe Assign option each time they submit, because what will happen is when they submit multiple drafts, Safe Assign will always flag it as 100% overall match because it stores every single paper that they submitted into the system. So it will look as they submitted the assignment previously. So just again, to reiterate that, make sure that students only select the Safe Assign box for their last and final submission of the paper. Now we're going to go to the rubric to grade this assignment. Right under Safe Assign, you'll see this really thin blue bar. We're going to click on that bar and it opens up the grade by rubric option. So you can click on the Kane Online assignment rubric and select the show descriptions box, and that will give you the option to grade the student in these areas and to leave feedback on the bottom. If you prefer to view the rubric in a table format, you will go to the Kane Online assignment rubric, and to the right, select the white box, which will bring up the rubric in a table format. Then you will select the points that you would like to give to the student, and you can provide feedback based on each category, or you can give the student overall feedback in this message box below under Feedback to Learner. And when you have entered the feedback and assigned the scores, you will select Save. Now you will see that you successfully saved the draft and it has assigned points to the assignment. Now you will scroll to the bottom and select Save Rubric. And then you will have the option to submit. And now you will select Submit, which will give the student their final grade on the assignment. So now if we scroll back, you can see in the full grade center that the student has a grade for their discussion question, and now they have a grade for their assignment 1. And if you go to Grade Center in the toolbar and select Needs Grading, you will now see that there are no assignments in your training shell that need to be graded. And that concludes step number 5 in assignment number 2. Now we're going to move on to step number 6, record a 5-minute long welcome video. So to do that, before we begin, I just want to make 2 notes. The faculty instructions for live lectures are located at the end of the step 2 assignment sheet, pages 11 to 23. So that really details how to use Blackboard Collaborate Ultra and the different features. Also, you will need a document or a PowerPoint to share. Make sure the Word document or PDF or PowerPoint is saved to your desktop, ready to share. Make sure this item is available before continuing. So what we're going to do is I am going to save this document. So I have this document here. I'm going to open it up and I'm going to save this document as a PDF. Okay, now I'm going to go back into Blackboard. And now I'm going to follow step 6 instructions. So it says to go to Live Sessions in the toolbar. And now we're going to create a session. There's 2 ways to create a session. You can click Create a Session here, or you can select Create a Session here. Then you'll be prompted to give your session a name, and we're going to label it Welcome. Then we're going to scroll down and select Create. And now you will have the option to join the session. Now we are going to set up your session. So if you look to the right, you can see this is the control panel. This purple symbol with the arrows facing to the left. Now you have the option here to share content. It's this icon here with a box with an arrow facing to the right. And now we have the option to share files. We're going to click the plus sign to add the file. And I labeled mine KOFT. Okay. Now, it may take some time to upload depending on the size of your file that you would like to share in your welcome video. Now, some information that you can include in this welcome video is perhaps a picture of yourself, some information about the course. Just as you would, you can treat the information just as you would your first day in person in class. You can share the same kind of message to your students and make sure that it is 5 minutes long. Now you will see that the slide has uploaded, and now you can select Share Now. And now you can preview your slides on the right-hand side. And when you're ready to share the slide, you can click on the first slide. And you can navigate to the next slide by clicking on this right arrow. And it will take you to the next slide. If you'd like to go back, you can select the left arrow, which will take you to the previous slide. And now your students will be able to see the slideshow. But before you begin your recording, you want to make sure currently my audio is off and my video is off. You will want to select these images so that they're on. The video and audio are on. You will also want to make sure if you are in Google Chrome that you have allowed your microphone permissions. So it will say continue allowing. So again, for this demonstration, I do not have the audio and camera on because it will have feedback because I'm recording. But when you are ready to record, just make sure that your slide is ready and in sharing mode, and also that the share audio and the video are on. You can see that with the green circle. And there will be no line crossed out. Now, right up top in the left-hand side, you should see 3 horizontal lines. If you click on that, you will, when you're ready to start your recording, you're going to click Start Recording. And Blackboard will tell you that the session is being recorded. And now you will give your 5-minute welcome video. Your audio and video will be on, capturing everything that you were saying, and your students will be able to see your either PDF or your PowerPoint, whichever document you would like to share. Now, as you're talking and telling your students about yourself in the class, imagine this is the first day of class and tell them what you want them to know. Now, when you've finished your recording, you're ready to stop, you'll go back to the 3 horizontal lines and you're going to select Stop Recording. And now you will be ready to exit the room. So you're going to click on the horizontal lines again on the left-hand side and select Leave Session. You can skip this survey, and then you're going to be instructed to close the browser window. I'm now going to navigate back to the Blackboard Collaborate Ultra window. So if you select Cancel, you will see that the welcome video is here, or the welcome session is here. And now we are going to move on to step 7 of assignment 2, which is the posting announcement with the video. So first, we are going to find the video recording. You can go to Live Sessions by selecting Live Sessions link in the left side toolbar. And then you're going to click on these 3 horizontal lines. And then you're going to select recordings. Now currently the recording is not there. It may take a few minutes for the recording to appear. Typically it takes about 5 to 10 minutes. You can select refresh. Just gonna wait a moment more. For the video recording to upload. It should be, it was a pretty short recording, so it should be uploaded soon. Okay, now that some time has passed, I'm going back to the live sessions link, which will bring me to the Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. And now I'm going to click on the 3 horizontal lines on the left side. And now I'm going to select recordings. And now we will see the welcome video that we recorded should be listed here. Now we are going to look on this line to the right. We will see a circle with 3 dots. We're going to click on that circle. And now we're going to select copy link. And that is the link to the recording which we will be sharing with the class. So now we're going to go back up top to our toolbar, scroll up, and we're going to select announcements. And as you can see here, my edit mode has been turned off. So now I'm going to turn it back on by clicking on off. So the toggle will turn it back on. And now I'm able to create the announcement by selecting Create Announcement. And now I'm going to add a title to my subject, which will be Welcome Video. And now I am going to type a message to tell the class that there is a new recording. Hello, class. Access the link below to view the welcome video recording. Okay, now I am going to click on my keyboard, the control, which is the CTRL, and I'm going to select V at the same time. So Control V at the same time. And now you will see the link to the recording will be embedded in the message. If that did not work, you're going to want to go back to the live sessions, select the 3 horizontal lines, go to your recordings, click the circle again with the 3 dots, and copy the link again. And then you're going to want to, when you click in here, go create your announcement. Just make sure that you select the CTRL, the control button, and V, and press it at the same time to paste the link in this message box. Now you have created your welcome video message with the link. And now you're ready to select submit. And now you've completed the final step for assignment 2. This concludes this video, which shows the 7 steps on how to complete assignment 2. Also, just to note, if you do need a little more assistance on navigating Blackboard Collaborate, the Learning Commons does offer Blackboard Basic workshops, which covers in detail how to use this feature. We offer workshops weekly, and you can access the registration calendar by visiting learningcommons.kane.edu. Thank you.